Hi guys, it's the 10th of June 2019. It's around New York Open, but this time we are going to check Bitcoin and Ethereum charts. So it's a crypto market preview. Piotr here, and this is Light Forex Global YouTube channel. So first risk warning, guys, please bear in mind trading crypto on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors, can sustain a loss of some or all initial investment. So please do not invest the money that you cannot afford to lose. All right. So that's the weekly Bitcoin chart. A little bit scary yesterday, and to be honest with you, we were discussing this last week. Possibility of the swing high creation, and that's what happened here, what we can see on the weekly chart, right? The only thing I truly believe may help bulls is that we are going to have one of these two options to the left before we saw this run to the moon. All right. So what I'm talking about is that because we took out, and we discussed it previously, because we took out with this rally 5,800, 6,000, 6,200, right? So it might be that we have some kind of the rally based, and we might see some kind of the continuation, very, very similar to what we've seen here to the left, right? In case of the rally based rally, for example, this kind of the scenario, I'm going to have the webinar tomorrow at 8:45 a.m. CET. I'm going to cover basic stuff related to the possible supply, possible demand zones. So you're more than welcome to join me tomorrow. So the bulls are looking for this possible scenario, rally based and rally. In that case, what we have to see the weekly close below the low we've seen 2 weeks ago. Based on my chart, we are talking about 7,994. So overall, we are talking about the 8,000, right? As well as would be great to engulf at least more than half of previous week candle, right? So let's have a look from this bull's perspective. How does it look on daily? And here we go. The possible channel we discussed a few times, and there is a still possibility we are going to see this 1-to-1 scenario, right? 1-to-1 scenario where latest bounce retest creation of some, it's not a good place to call it double bottom, right? Just to be perfectly clear, double bottom is a bottom formation, right? It's something similar to double bottom. So 1-to-1 attempt to rally, another sell-off, we hold that level, and what is going on right now looks like it's gonna be confirmed or not at the end of the day. But wow, it might be outside day. What we have bottom of the channel. What else we have bottom of the horizontal demand as well here. So it's not an accidental reversal, right? We are trying to reverse within the very logical place. Of course, challenge is going to be the low from the 3rd of June. We are talking about 8,250, 8,300, right? But once we are above 8,000, we might to try to, as a bulls, we might to try to trade this bottom of the channel, the possible demand based on what we've seen here. So overall, from that perspective, I would wait for daily close and then decide what next, right? Okay, let's have a look on the weekly again, and let's discuss it from bear's perspective. So if you are a bear, the good thing is that bears were able to get back below what we've seen late July 2018, right? This critical point ahead of this huge breakdown to the downside, right? So 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, there was a breakout to the upside, right? Indecision candle 2 weeks ago, right? There was a fight between bulls and bears, some kind of the dodgy formation, and sell-off last week, especially yesterday, right? So a little bit scary over here with this possibility of the swing high we discussed a second ago, right? So as a bear, where you are looking for selling opportunity, in between 2 weeks ago low 8,000 and 2 weeks ago open, in that case 8,550, 8,600, right? I know it's a $600 range, but we are talking about the weekly chart, and you want to have a small distance between the entry and stop as possible, right? So let's switch to the daily chart, and as a bear, what you are looking for? You are looking for, you know what, I'm going to clean the old scenarios we had here. Everything has happened. If you check the previous videos, everything here happened. So I'm going to clean up a bit as I need that. So as a bear, you are switching to daily, right? Where we've seen last rally, that's the last rally, right over here. That's the last rally over here, right? So I'm looking for a possible demand we had there, right? Was here, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm not interested in the lower shadows, and that's my first possible supply, right? And we are talking 8,000 to 8,150. That's the first. And the second, we are talking about the low from the 3rd of June. We are talking about the 8,300, right? And we don't want to see the rally and close above 8,500 as a bears. So we discussed both bulls and bears scenario, right? But I like this attempt to make this outside day, but we have to take out this previous demand, which has been broken, retested, and we have a problem. As you can see, we have a problem here as a bulls. So that's how it looks from the bulls and bears perspective on the Bitcoin. So let's jump into the Ethereum chart as well. And here no change into what we discussed. So broken supply, now retested, right? We were discussing that for the healthy of the move, for the healthy of the eventual continuation, right, to the upside, we need to bounce in between now, supply higher towards 280, 300, and we have to retest this broken supply. Now should work as a demand, something around 220, 200, right? So here nothing new on the Ethereum side. Let's have a look what we have on daily. There is a little bit weaker right now than what we see on the Bitcoin, as there is, we cannot hold above the yesterday open, so it's not the outside day yet, right? We need the close above yesterday open. But I wouldn't be surprised that we are gonna to look for more stops on Ethereum. Just, you know, some kind of the lower shadow, trying to take out all these lows. Actually, we tried during the Tokyo session today, so it's, we'll see. But I think as of now, more consolidation. So as a bull, you are looking to try to buy as close as to 220, 200 with the stop below 190. As a bear, you are looking for some stop hunt to the upside with rejection, right? So you want to see very similar formation we've seen over here, right? So right now you may want to see some attempt to go higher towards 286 and rejection. It might be even 3-drive rally, right? So it might be some kind of like this and rejection and another retest of lower levels. So that's it from me in this short crypto preview market here on Monday 10th of June. Don't be trapped. Good luck. Have a great rest of the day. Take care. Goodbye.